Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of the Bearded Buck. Today I am bringing you my New York season, hopefully in its entirety. Might chunk it up if I have a lot of success. New York gives you quite a few tags, but hoping to just give you guys a whole overview of my season. I'm in New York right now at my hunting camp. I did a bunch of cleaning today, a bunch of organizing. It is opening day eve, September 30th. Just to give you a little overview, I'm gonna give you guys a little tour of my camp. You guys really enjoyed seeing that content last year. You guys were asking for more of it, so I'm gonna give you a full tour. In addition to that, I'm gonna shoot my bow, make sure I'm all dialed in. I got a target set up out to 30. I'm gonna talk a little bit of strategy real fast. I'm not gonna bore you guys with it while I'm shooting my bow. And then it's up in the tree in the morning. So let's get started with that tour. Here's the front porch right here. This right here is a generator box. Got these hard foam just to quiet it down, and then the little slits are for the exhaust to escape. If it's running and you need to go to your car, like once you get like 20 yards, you can't even hear it. I swear, it's the quietest thing. Got some stands, got a bench, got my hunting clothes, got a little table or a little chair here. This is my cooler for the week, my Canyon. The specs of this escape me right now, but I put ice in it yesterday morning, and I went to drain it this afternoon when I got back from my errands, and there was probably half a cup of ice in there, or half a cup of water that had to be drained out. They run a tight ship. If you need a cooler, go check them out. We got propane. I'll tell you why. Toiletry facilities right around the corner there. Might be kind of dark in here. I apologize. The generator's not running. We got our two beds here. As you guys can see, this is definitely a work in progress. Got a lot to do on the outside and the inside, but it is livable. But like I said, two beds. We got a bunch of tools under there because we're still working. We got this ladder that goes up to the loft. That loft is currently storage. At some point there will be some beds up there. Some old reclaimed furniture. We got our dining room table. This is like a clamshell LL Bean sofa. It like folds out flat. So we have these two foam pads here and then this thick rubber mat. And that ends up being a third bed. Sometimes I'll just sleep on an air mattress. So I'll put the air mattress right on top of that. It's actually pretty comfy, probably one of the better spots. Over here we got a little kitchen area, but that's our, I'm running out of things to point with, but that's our little propane stove. Got our little coffee maker. We got our water right here. Got some storage down there. But that's pretty much it, guys. My dad, brother, and I, they put a lot of work in it. I was in college at the time, so I made it up a few times, but we all pitched in and built this ourselves. We got a little loft up here behind me. But yeah, this place is like, my dad's been hunting this property since like 1972, I think, and he finally bought a chunk of it. We own 50 acres here, but we have permission on the neighbors. I have a few permission pieces, but I'll get into more about that while I'm shooting my bow. I want to show you guys this view, and then I'll shoot my bow. So this is why we come right here. This is important. That's real important. Beautiful spot. At least to me it is, but I'm gonna grab my bow. We're gonna fling a few. So to give you guys a little rundown as I'm shooting here for the next few days, we have a cold front coming through tonight. It's 76 right now. It's really warm. Tomorrow's a high of 62, and then tomorrow night into Thursday morning it's gonna get down to 39 where I'm at. So like it's gonna be unseasonably cold for this time of year, which is fantastic for a guy that's got bucks daylighting already and opening day tomorrow. So I'm pretty jacked up. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been pretty jittery since I got here. With that cold front, we're bringing a north wind tomorrow. I got a really good spot that's over a pond, and when I went in there scouting, I was actually posting the property with the landowner and scouting. And this pond has 3 big trails through the tall grass coming to it, and there's like a 10 to 12 inch trail dug in. It's mud and track and dirt. Like there's goldenrod, and then it's big freaking trails through it. I know a few deer can make a lot of tracks over time, but I think there's a lot of deer make a lot of tracks here over time. I hung a camera there. Bucks showing up on daylight regularly. However, north wind is terrible for it, so I won't be there tomorrow. The wind is going to switch Thursday and be a south-southeast and be like that for the rest of the week. So I'll get in there when I can. Tomorrow I'm gonna be hunting a different permission piece that I have, some does and some bucks showing up irregularly, but any mature doe within 30, yeah, we're gonna get to know each other. I'm shooting freaking good, man. I've been shooting good all summer. This bow is kick-ass. This is the Ethos from Elite. I truly have never been shooting this good with archery equipment, ever. But yeah, in terms of time frame, I'm gonna be hunting today through Saturday, potentially Sunday. Gonna be dependent on my success and kind of what I'm seeing, I guess. This trip is a first of a few, hopefully. I mean, I'll come back here as much as I need to fill tags, so if I need to keep hunting, I'm gonna be coming back as the cameras tell me to do so and the weather tells me to do so. But that's pretty much it. I'm stopping short because I don't know exactly what my framing looks like. But yeah, there's nothing else to it. My bow's dialed in, camp set up, I'm ready to rock. I'll see you guys in the tree in the morning. Try to knock a few down. Alrighty guys, good morning. Opening day. I'm a little shaky. I don't know if you can see it or hear it in my voice, but I just had a coyote cruise through. And I wasn't gonna film it just because he kind of surprised me, but he was right there at 10 yards and I drew and he made me, and then I squeaked him back in. And I got drawn back and I couldn't quite see my pin very well. And he was looking at me at like 22. So I just said, screw it, I'm buggering up the spot, wounding a freaking coyote. So he cruised off, but got me excited. Looking at the camera here, that buck, I'll show you a picture of him. He's a nice deer. He was here yesterday morning. Camera says 6:30. It's an hour off. He was 7:30. But there's a bunch of does coming down the pipe. I mean, right where I'm at. I mean, coming, boom. So I'm gonna quit talking and get hunting. For the record, a doe's dying at any point today. Doesn't matter the circumstances. Whack. She spotted me. She could have smelled me too. That's just dead calm. They just got in my bubble and just knew I was here, to be honest with you. I don't know if that coyote could have messed with them in terms of the the scent or if they smelled me. My thermals are still pulling down and they came from that way, so I don't know. I mean, they're still kind of around, but just action-packed morning so far. Can't believe it. Go. Right here. Right here. Coming. Hey. How about that? For happening fast. I just watched her go down, dude. I just cranked a doe at freaking 12 yards. Oh my God, I didn't have time to get the GoPros running. I just watched her go down. 442. Let her eat. Offside, so tough filming. I knew it was gonna happen at some point today. Always feels good to let one eat. I did. Shot her right in the heart at like 12 yards. I watched her fall down. It was like 4:30, so not too long ago. I'm waiting for him if he does. All right, love you. Thanks, bye. I think my mom's my favorite one to call. My mom and my dad and my brother, but I don't know. My mom, she is like so excited, but like she tries to ask like, did you do a good shot? It's like, she doesn't hunt, but she's cute.
That's two. That's two. Got a long night ahead of me. Oh man, that felt good. Oh, it felt so good. Two on opening day, back-to-back years, baby. I just filled both my 7R doe tags. I got a few minutes of legal left, so I'm gonna knock an arrow in case there's a buck. This is why you deer hunt right here, man. I'm freaking out. Let me tell you something. I said it in the main episode, and if you haven't watched that, I encourage you to do so, because it's pretty freaking good, Pat, and I hunted real hard. But I want to ask yourself why you hunt was like a focal point for me for that, and that's something I'm going to talk more about moving forward, is why do you hunt? For me, meat. And I'll explain why. The biggest portion of that is because it's out of respect for the animal. You're taking its life at the end of the day. I mean, it's everybody's fate. Every living being on this planet is going to go someday. So if you're going to do it before nature calls its name, you need to respect it. Hunters have a big responsibility in that regard. Secondly, I hunt for a living. So that's an interesting concept that not a lot of people can relate to. And then third is for the antler, probably. Everybody likes a big buck, including me. I'm in here after a big buck, but I just picked up 2 7R DMPs yesterday, so I filled them today. And now I'm buck on the rest of the year, but, oh, man. Well, I exchanged my heavy camera bag for a deer recovery bag. I got the essentials. Got my handheld. Looked at the footage on the second one. Definitely lung and liver. Did I get both lungs? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. But it's been 3.5 hours. I'm gonna go take care of the first one, and then I'll worry about the second one. So by the time I'm chasing after that second one, it should be 4 hours or so. But I'll keep you guys posted. A second to open up. Heating right up. Oh, that's her right there. That's her right there. Hell yeah. Look at that. What a beaut. What a freaking beaut. Freaking perfect shot. Perfect shot. Right in, right out. That's how we like to do it right there, boys and girls. That's how we like to do it. Boom, baby. Alright, found the one. Gotta go find the other. Are you kidding me? This is doe number 1. That's the butt at doe number 2. Get out of here. Yeah. What the heck? I don't want to downplay nothing, but I have no idea how all that just went down. I'm literally sitting here dumbfounded. I'm gonna have to
I must have been, so I think I said in the post kill, but they crossed paths, which I knew was going to get tricky. And I pair that with the fact that this is my first year hunting this permission piece. Jeez, that's mind-blowing. I can't believe those two deer just died that close to each other, both on the freaking run. I smoked both of them. I knew I did. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. It might remain a mystery. I'd have to come back here in the daylight, I think, to really figure this out. But I'm not going to do that. Regardless, I got 2 deer down. I think a good takeaway from this is don't shoot 2 deer in one sit. And if you are, be prepared to have to decipher some decent blood trails. I mean, that was shit luck. I don't know. I mean, look at the shots here. The shots speak for themselves. That's the exit on the one. On the first, this is the first one. That's the exit. And that's the entrance. So, like, Smoke City, that other run. This girl, that's the entrance right there. And that's the exit. I knew she was quartering. And she turned into it real heavy. Let's play back the footage, but I mean, that's incredible. I got him. One thing I will say before I officially close out this opening day, I'm going to keep hunting these next few days. I'll be back in New York as much as I need to. However, something else that I want to touch on is permission pieces. I have across Pennsylvania, New York, I have 5 or 6. In my experience door knocking, I've door knocked on a lot of doors. The biggest reason I get a no is because they've had bad tastes in their mouths from previous hunters. Something I use that angle to gain access, but something I pride myself on is being a good landowner maintainer, the relationship. All of my permission pieces have deer meat looped into them, where I'll provide them deer meat. So honestly, the majority of both these does are gonna go to those landowners, and I'm happy to do it. I'm so happy that they're gonna be able to use it, feed their families. I provide it for not just myself, but for other people as well, and that's huge. But yeah, just be respectful. If you hunt land or you have neighbors, just be respectful, man. The hunting community as a whole needs to be freaking more respectful. We'll be better off for it. We'll be more united when we face the government trying to develop our public lands. We'll have a bigger, better voice. We need to be squared away. That being said, I'm gonna get these does squared away. Got a long night ahead of me, but yeah, happy hunting.
Why, good morning, ladies and gents. October 3rd, same set I was in last night. Had those does come through twice. Another doe behind me. The wind was swirly, so they were nervous. They ended up blowing. I didn't see another deer for the rest of the night. I woke up this morning to 2 trail camera pictures. I just think every deer's underneath an oak tree right now. I've had a lot of bucks in this spot, particularly in the morning, so I just feel like I need to hold steady here. However, the wind's kind of swirly again today. I think it's just this opening. It kind of wiggles around in here. It's like a big vat, but either way, I think I need to give this at least this morning and put eyes on the deer movement. I only have 1 trail camera on this whole 80 acres, so, just being here is intel. There's big bucks here, I know there is. Just need one to cruise by. I'm gonna get still. It's first light. I just cranked a freaking pig. I can't believe that. I just cranked a freaking pig getting a drink, dude. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. Oh. Carl, I just cranked a pig, dude. The big one. I just freaking cranked him at 30. I just cranked him at 30 yards, dude, getting a freaking drink, dude. I punched him. I punched him. Dude, I punched him. I punched him. He was slight, dude, he had his face in the water on footage. I look out and I just see rack coming through the freaking goldenrod. And right where I knew the trail, I knew he was coming down. I got trail camera pictures of him guaranteed, dude. No, but I mean, I'm gonna look at the footage, but dude, I'm telling you, my biggest deer, he's an absolute unit. Over the shoulder footage, like, oh. Carl, you'll always be my first call, dude. You'll always be my first call, man.
I can't believe it. Oh, I'm so jazzed.
Oh. All right, I gotta call Dad.
Yeah, they were just trying to call me a minute ago. I didn't know if you called him, but
No.
obviously doesn't know yet.
All right, I will.
All right, nice.
So I just packed up here, and I'm leaving my stuff right here. I got my light mobile set up. I'm gonna grab my bow. But yeah, let's go recover this deer, guys. That's good red blood with bubbles in it. Tracked about 80 yards, and he's just been absolutely spraying. Surprised I haven't seen him yet. Oh, he's absolutely gushing. Oh, I see him. I see him. I see him. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, look at him. Oh, look at him. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, what a freaking deer. What an absolute freaking pig. Oh. Oh my God. He death ran about probably 200 yards and filed up right here. Oh my God. A beautiful freaking 10. big body. My steer's been rubbing a little bit, just start. It's October 3rd. This is big oak flat right here. And I knew they'd be up in here. And something about acorns people don't realize is when they're on acorns, they need more water than usual. They get about 70% of their water through what they eat. Acorns are dry. Bite into an acorn. You're gonna wanna take a drink of water. Deer the same freaking way. And he's been hitting that watering hole. He's been a little less frequent, but there's other deer, and at the end of the day, just go hunt. That's all there is to it. Just go freaking hunt, man. Just a beauty. Just an absolute freaking beauty, man. Oh. I've got so much to do in terms of footage and pictures, but honestly, I think I just need to take a minute and soak this in. This is my biggest deer to date, 100%. And man, 30.2 yards. And I'm telling you what, I've never been as confident as I am right now with archery equipment. I've just been absolutely freaking dialed all summer. And I got that elite, this is my second year with the elite ethos. And last year I was dialed, but I got the bow late, so I wasn't as confident. This summer I've been driving tacks, man, and I've been putting the pin and the arrows exactly where I've wanted, and that's exactly what I have. This is the exit. It's in the middle of the ribs, but entrance should be right where I was aiming. I replaying the footage, it was perfect. So everything was freaking perfect. But man, I just need to take a few minutes and soak this in. Okay, well, I just took some pictures and some cutaways and stuff, but I also took a minute. I don't even know what to say, how to like wrap this up. I mean, my New York season isn't over. They still give you a regular season buck tag that you can use during gun and the late muzzleloader. You can use any tag you have left during that late muzzleloader. So, but this puts a suppressant on things because I won't be back until, I don't know, the mid-November. This probably is going to be a standalone episode, so I'm going to wrap it up right here. I appreciate you guys watching. Please make sure you like, subscribing, and sharing all our stuff. It's really helpful. Thank you guys so much. I mean, this is what it's all about. I want to stress in years to come, like the meat aspect of hunting and just the fun aspect. I feel like the outdoor industry is getting really comparative and competitive, which is fine, but like, it's fine at the end of the day. However, being united and together is what the hunting community needs to be about. So I appreciate you guys, and see you on the next one.